My hair looks so big in the camera. Is that what it looks like in real life? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A lot of things have changed. My hair is purple now and I got a haircut. Now I have a lot of waves that make me very happy. It's been a long time because I filmed a lot of videos, and when it was time to edit them, I couldn't think of anything. I wanted to do less than look at those videos. I'm ignoring all of those and I'm just starting again. I hope you guys want to stick around and watch. For this video, I am doing everyday makeup tutorial. What else is new? And this everyday makeup I just started wearing 2 days ago and I love it, so I want to share it anyway. If you can hear children screaming in the background, it's because there are children screaming in the background. I live by an after school and there's only so much I can do though, so just get started. First things first, I washed my beauty sponge. You need to wash your beauty sponge, okay guys? So this is the ColourPop one that I have, and I use the Dr. Bronner's Baby Unscented Pure Castile soap. This is a mini one because it costs $17 and this was $2. So this is it. I used the peppermint one before, but it just irritated my face. I don't know, it was weird. Oh, I'm gonna put on some chapstick. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Sweet Candy. I look very pale. Is this what I look like? I'm in natural lighting because I figured that would be the best way for you guys to see how amazing this makeup really is. And I have all the makeup in this $3, what is it, bucket that I got from Target. But let's get started. First thing I do is my eyebrows. One of the videos that you will probably never see is a TikTok hack video, and this is one of the hacks that I got from that. A lot of people like the soap brows. I couldn't get it to work. I don't know, I was just doing it wrong because when I put too little, you know, less is more, it didn't work. But when I put too much, it also didn't work. So it just wasn't for me. But I found this one, which is using the Got to Be Glued glue. The girl I saw it from, her name is Amber Vasquez. I actually really like her videos, so go check those out. Use a spoolie. I use the e.l.f. spoolie. It's like $2, and I always wash it after I use it because the glue will get stuck. And this is how much I use. You see this? Like that. That's it. You need a little bit. A little bit. Sorry, my mom called and she's an important woman, so I had to answer. So you brush it through your eyebrows a little bit. If you get too crazy, then it will leave a sticky residue on your skin, and that just makes whatever you put on top of it very ugly, and it will also peel off. So take it from me, I know. And I had honestly given up on this specific, what is it called, hack, I don't know, a way of doing my makeup. I couldn't get it to just stop being goopy, and I went to Sephora because I really wanted the Anastasia brow freeze, and I was telling the lady, like, use the Got to Be thing and it's just not working. And she was like, are you using a lot? And I was like, I don't know, it's a little bit, I guess, maybe a lot of it. She was like, no, you need to use a little bit amount, less is more. So I came home and then I tried it and she was right. The next thing I'm going to use is the Wet n Wild primer serum. Oops, because of mask, because of, you know, the panoramic, I only do my makeup now. I literally only do it from like here up. None of the steps that I do require me to go any lower. Next, we're going in with our concealer. It really varies on what concealer I use. The big thing is that I use one that matches me and I use one that's a little lighter. The combination I have this time is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer and then the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Sometimes I'll use the ColourPop one I have, or like a different e.l.f. one, or the glossier one. It really just, it has to be a combination of light and dark concealer. Under the eyes like this. This is another TikTok hack, like the way they put their concealer so it only goes right here. And so you can get like the Gigi Hadid and carve out and lift your face in something or the other. But then I was watching this girl, it was the same girl that did the eyebrow thing, and she was like, but are you not just gonna move the concealer to that hole? And I was like, girl, you're right. So in that hole, I just put the brightening concealer. And now we have our ColourPop sponge. Finally figured out how to use a beauty blender. Apparently I was just being way too harsh with it. That's another thing. I also put it on my eyelids as like eyeshadow primer. I use a light one for that too. For the longest time I was like, no, like I'm a brush person. But now I don't think that's the case because I really like using my beauty blender. I feel like it just makes it look so much more flawless. Oh my god, these children, everything in my life right now is not good. That's a lie. Everything happening right now in this moment in my house is making me very frustrated. Next thing I do is blush. I really like using a putty blush or like a cream blush. The thing is, the cream, what is it? Not, is it a cream? I don't know, like in the tube. The only one I have is from Glossier, but it's, the color just blends into my skin. Like it doesn't stand out, and I like when my blush stands out. Today I'm using the Morphe 2. Morphe got me in its clutches right now, so I'm using the Morphe 2 and FYP. It's a pretty pink color, and I always thought that pretty pink colors weren't for me, that I wasn't a woman that could use them, but alas I am. And I'm just gonna use the sponge and bounce it out. Depending on if I use the e.l.f., because e.l.f. also has a putty blush. I don't even know if I mentioned that, but yeah, if I use the e.l.f. one, I have to use that with a brush because it is not as smooth or as creamy as the Morphe one. That does not come off on my finger, so I jam a brush into that pot and that's how I get it out. That's enough for now because we're going in with another blush. I like to set my blush. I feel like that is just the best way. I don't know. You set your concealer, so I'm setting my blush. And I'm using the e.l.f. Face Duo in the shade in Guava, and this is the color I'm going to use. And I'm also using an e.l.f. highlighting brush. I love this brush. This is my favorite brush in the entire world. Am I blurry or am I crazy? A little bit of both. This is my favorite brush in the entire world because it's so flimsy, but I feel like it deposits the product in just like a whimsical way. I feel very whimsical, and I really like this because I look like I have a sunburn, and after so long of feeling like I couldn't wear blush, it's empowering to put this much on. The next thing, I'm finally gonna set my concealer and my face, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in light medium. I'm using this on a Wet n Wild P65 brush. I love this brush. I think it's the shape of it. It just goes right here under my eye so perfectly. And then I'm gonna put it on my forehead. And then I also put some on my eyelid just because of the concealer to set that too. We're gonna put on our highlight. I am going back to the Face Duo, and I'm just using the other side, can you see that? The highlighter. It's a nice little goldish shade. They have a highlighter in, I think it's called 24 karat, that looks just like it. And I no longer have that highlighter, so I really enjoy having it here. The thing is, a lot of this makeup, the blush and the highlight, is just for me, and the lipstick that I'm gonna do, it's just for me. No one's ever gonna see it, but I like knowing that it's there. Oof. Now we're gonna finish up the eyebrows. The eyebrows are honestly my favorite part lately. My inspiration for half the things I do is to look just like Zendaya, and I feel like this method gives me Zendaya brows. So we're going in with the ColourPop Brow Boss. This is my favorite eyebrow brush in the eyebrow pencil in the entire world. I tried the e.l.f. one because I think it's $5, and it's very pigmented, which I like, but it doesn't stay as long, and I'm a very oily girl, woman, human being. I need things that are not gonna move, especially around my eyebrows. That's so embarrassing. I'm just gonna walk around half the day with an eyebrow missing. I don't think so. I love the way I'm doing my eyebrows lately, because me and my eyebrows have gone through some very rough times together, so it's nice that they don't look crazy anymore. And I have very thin eyebrows. I mean, you could see before I put the gel to laminate them. The only thing that I found that's helped me also do this is I don't get my eyebrows done. I let all the little hairs just grow out, and I feel like that really makes the look. This is my favorite concealer brush. This is the e.l.f. concealer brush. This is literally $2, but it is the best. So it's normally this eyebrow that I have to fix up a little bit because they don't look the same. Normally one of my favorite concealers to use for this is the Glossier one, because the stretch concealer is really like, it gives you nothing, and that's what I need when I'm like, I need it to fix it but also do nothing. That doesn't make any sense, but if you have the Glossier concealer, you know exactly what I mean. Good enough. right? Yeah, good enough. We're doing eyeshadow. I just take any brown eyeshadow. Right now I'm using the Too Faced Natural Matte, and I don't really like this palette because it's just ugly. I don't know. I'm just going in with a light brown shade. I think they say it's for dimension, so I'm adding dimension. And it's not necessarily this palette that I use. This is just, I just looked at it and I was like, I haven't picked this up in a while. Let me just use it because it has literally what I want, which is a brown shade. And I'm using a Ruby Kisses blending brush. I love Ruby Kisses. They have my favorite blending brushes that I've ever touched. If you've never tried Ruby Kisses, go to the, I'm just like going like this. Go to the beauty supply store and check out their brushes. Next, one of my favorite parts, and we're going in to do our eyeliner. I really like doing a wing eyeliner. It makes me feel like I'm in 2016, but like modern 2016. Like in 2016, these would not be the brows on my face. There would be no blush. So I'm using the Morphe M165 brush. I'm telling you, Morphe made its way into my household. And then I'm using Pretty Vulgar's eyeliner pot. I love this eyeliner. If you talk to me for more than 5 seconds at this point, I will tell you that I love fan fiction, specifically Draco and Hermione fan fictions, and this just makes me feel like I'm right there with them. Try and thin it out a little bit onto the cap. The only thing about this eyeliner, it is so dark. I can't see jack shit in there. I don't know what I've used. I don't know if it's empty. I can't see anything. We're just gonna do a basic wing liner. I have hooded eyes. I don't know if they're like semi-hooded, but they feel pretty hooded. But I have a little space right here, and that's where my wing goes, in that little crevice, so that you can see it even when I close my eyes. I'll use the e.l.f. concealer brush and I'll just clean it up like that, and that's it. Anything on this half side of my face, I don't understand. I think it's just because this is my right side and my hand is so close, and then when I go over here, my hand is just at an awkward angle and it's far. My eyeliners normally don't match, just my face is uneven, eyebrows uneven, eyeliner uneven. It's okay. I just don't feel like anyone should be this close to my face that they're judging me. I started doing this makeup 2 days ago and decided that it was my favorite makeup in the entire world. So, you know, if it's not perfect yet, it's okay, because I've only been practicing for 2 fucking days. My entire personality is based on TikTok at this point. Mascara. I'm going to use the Maybelline Sky High and then the Essence Volume Stylist. I love this mascara. And I like this one because it's pretty dried up, so it makes it easier for me to like judge in my lashes. I'm gonna go in with this one first. One of the last things for my eye is gonna be, the lighting just keeps changing, is that I'm gonna put under eyeliner here. This is like bad, it gives you wrinkles. Damn, I kind of liked it better like this. Oh, that's crazy. So don't do this. I did it already, so I have to keep going, but yeah, don't do it. I love my hair like this. Oh my god. I wish that my entire hair would do it like the front. I'm gonna cut my hair right here if it means that all of it will have this much volume. Like, it doesn't really do that like in the back, but in the front, I love it. So I'm going in. I've used this lip liner before. I like the color with the NYX lip liner in Coffee. I just fill my lips in with that color, and this is the final look. I love looking like this. I think it's just so pretty, and it's pretty in a way that like the focus is here, which is good because we're wearing masks. It should be. I really want to start doing like freckles, but again with the mask, like you're not gonna see it. But it's also the same thing with the blush and the highlighter. I'm doing it for me so that I know it's there, that I know that I look very cute. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my like quick everyday makeup tutorial that I just started doing 2 days ago, and I can't wait to get back into YouTube. I've really missed it. I've watched a lot of videos and like I feel this burst of inspiration. You ever feel it in your spirit, like you're inspired by something? When I was inspired, I was like, oh, but you have all those other things, like those videos, you should edit them. I felt like I had to do those videos, I had to edit them, and you know what, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I didn't want to edit them, so I'm ignoring them. Maybe one day I'll edit them. One day you'll see a video from January 2021, but right now I want to do this. So this is what I'm gonna do, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're still here, you know what, comment a happy face, any happy face if you're choosing, preferably this one, because I'm gonna put it right here. It's my favorite happy face. But yeah, because I'm happy to finally be back, and I hope you guys are happy watching this video. Have a funky fresh fun for the rest of your day. Until next time, bye bye.